set inside of it with 8 gigabytes of RAM. The iPhone 13 has that Apple A15 Bionic chip inside of it with 4 gigabytes of RAM. So let's go and see which one is the faster phone between both of these. Okay, there we go. Let's go and clear the apps in the background. As you can see, they are all cleared out for the most part, except for this one. Let's get into them. Let's do phone calls, 3, 2, 1. Pretty much the same thing. Animations wise too, you can see they're kind of the same thing too. Hopping out of this one, let's get into their designated app stores, 3, 2, 1. And definitely the S21 was faster there. Scrolling through, you can see, even though you have the 120 Hz panel on the S21, it seems like the iPhone 13, which is on the left, is a little bit faster. Kind of scrolling between apps like this. Let's see, the smoothest factor between them. And they're kind of roughly the same thing. Hopping out of this one, let's get into their cameras, 3, 2, 1. And kind of the same thing. I mean, they kind of were a little bit different, so I don't know what to make of that one. Hopping out of here, as always, I have a bunch of these third-party apps we can go and get into. Let's do Snapchat, 3, 2, 1. And for some reason, it didn't want to open on the S21, so we'll kind of leave that one in the background. Snake vs. Blocks, 3, 2, 1. And the S21 was actually the faster one there. Getting into some gameplay, let's see if there's going to be that big of a difference. And I don't really think there's going to be, so let's go and hop out of this one. Let's get into the next app, which is Stack, 3, 2, 1. And I think the S21 again is the faster one here. Let's just get into Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. And you can see the Galaxy S21 probably is the faster one here too. It's pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting this one to be that much faster. And the iPhone 13 eventually got into it. So let's get into some gameplay here and see if there's difference. There may be, there may not be. I guess we'll kind of see what happens. And I doubt there is. This is a pretty basic game. Hopping out of that one, let's get into Fruit Ninja. 3, 2, 1. And I don't know, maybe, yeah, I think the iPhone 13 definitely was far faster there. At least to get into that panel. Hopping out of this one, let's get into Quizlet. 3, 2, 1. And actually, I don't know. Maybe the 13 was a little bit faster there. Let's get into Bofa. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. I think you guys can kind of see which one was the faster one there. Let's go and get into Twitter. 3, 2, 1. Definitely the iPhone 13 was the faster one. Go and get into, and to be honest, I think we kind of covered up a majority of the ones that we wanted to kind of hit on. And kind of swiping through all these like this, you can kind of see they've done a pretty good job at keeping the app in the background. And to be honest, I don't know which one is the faster one between these two. They kind of did a really good job. I think the Galaxy S21 though is still probably the faster one when it comes down to it. But the iPhone 13 is still a very good phone. It's still very fast, but I'm surprised the S21 did as good as it did. Now let's do a little bit of a quick camera test between them.